How's it going, guys? James here, and we are back in Hearthstone 4. We're playing as Japan this time, and we are playing with the Black Ice mod. Now, the Black Ice mod is insane. It's so detailed. It's you guys are gonna be scared when I click on this tab. Oh, I forgot I turned this off. Okay, anyway. You're not scared yet. Okay. There we go. Look at this. So, infantry equipment, all kinds of artillery, all kinds of other support equipment, mortar teams, amphibious assault equipment, mountain artillery, big artillery, well, large artillery, whatever, normal artillery, mechanized equipment, artillery hauling trucks, horse artillery hauling, armored cars, more armored cars, and transport trucks. It's insane what is in this mod. Submachine guns, field uniforms, those are normal. Okay, so we have that. And whenever I look in here, I'm always going to turn these off, and then I'm going to find what I need to find, like whatever I want to build. Let's say I decide I need some tanks. I'd click on that and then unclick it. Right now we have 3 types of tanks we can build, but I don't want to build any at the moment. So, aircraft, we are currently working on, let's see, some army fighters, some carrier, close air support, some carrier fighters. I think these are zeros. I think those are the early version of the zero. And then some army close air support. Capital ships, we're working on a Soryu class carrier, a Shoho class light carrier, which, let's see, deck size of 30. What's the deck size on this one? 71. Alright. Working on 2 Mogami class heavy cruisers and 2 Tone class heavy cruisers. I think it might actually be Tone. I don't think it's actually Tone. Working on a bunch of destroyers also. And some submarines here. Okay, so that was production. Anyway, so I decided to choose Japan. I'm a huge World War II history fan. I've always, ever since I was little, paid attention to World War II. I always read up on it and stuff like that. But I always paid attention, mostly I focused on the Pacific. So I decided I'd play as Japan. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, all these here, you can have different types of factories. It improves like speed of constructing things. So we will eventually be building some of those. We want a spiritual mobilization. It'll give us an extra 2.5% manpower, which, I mean, it's always good to have more. Let's see, research. We are researching interwar torpedoes, which is 20% attack and fire range for all torpedoes, except for the light cruiser, heavy cruiser, and the destroyer torpedoes. Basic machining tools, plus 5% production efficiency cap, and negative 2% research time. We're working on, I believe, yeah, the long-range naval bomber. Recon infantry equipment 2, and infantry guns. And I guess we'll go ahead and look at all this. This is the research trees in this mod are also insane. Oops. Support battalions. This is probably one of the more mild looking tabs. Here's artillery, bunch of stuff, spotter planes, and like you actually have to build these and add them to your battalions and stuff. divisions. Japanese armor. So this is like specific Japanese tanks and armored vehicles. It's an amphibious tank here. All kinds of tanks. AVR tank, armored recovery vehicles. Okay. Apologies for the noise in the background. Command tank. Heavy tank, medium tank. Armored cars. Tankettes, which are like recon stuff. Land doctrine. We are. I think they decide these for each country, or I don't know if it's every country, but for Japan they already did. So we will be going down the grand battle plan. Here, okay, so old naval technology. These are old World War I designs. We aren't going to be researching those at all. This is, okay, so this is where we're researching torpedoes. These are just basic like anti-air improvements, anti-submarine improvement. This is also where our submarines are. So, and then all this up here is just the trying to think, the generic naval tree. Japan has their own naval tree, which is pretty insane. So, we've got. I'll start researching this in 1937. But so destroyers, all kinds of destroyers, light cruisers, heavy cruisers, battle cruisers. Those are the old ones. This is an anti-aircraft cruiser. So it's going to have anti-air is 15.8, and that's the Takeo. Let's see what the let's see. Oh, okay, the Takeo is, yeah, so it's designed for anti-air. Fuso battleship, Ise, Congo, and they have fast battleships and battle cruisers. So there's battle cruiser, which is 33 knots. Fast battleship is 30 knots. Nagato. And there's the Yamato, obviously. What a monster. We'll have to build one of these eventually. And then we got the supercarriers, Shinano and Taiho. The Taiho Kai. This, I think, is this the one? Where's it at? There's one carrier that's like half battleship, half carrier. But yeah, here's all the carriers. Let's see. So, what's the deck size? 90. Shinano's deck size is 47. This is the one that's half. Half carrier, half other. Kiryu 73. Currently we have, I think we have, yeah, Akagi, or the Kaga and the Akagi, which each hold like 90 planes. And a bunch of light carriers, escort carriers. And so, this one is only 8 planes, but fairly cheap to build. So, there's that. Naval Doctrine, obviously it'll be base strike. And we'll start working down the carrier primacy, because obviously we're going to have quite a few aircraft carriers. Japanese planes. So this is, we'll start researching these in a couple of years. Army Light Bomber. We're currently researching this naval bomber here. What are you? Are you? No, you aren't the Zero. The Zero's here. The A6M1, yeah. So, let's see, do they have... Oh, look at that fighter. That's a nice looking one. I assume they have jets somewhere. Oh, there's... Huh, they even have this thing in there. Well then, alright. Do they have the jets included in this? No, they don't. Okay. I'm not sure what will go here yet. Engineering. Rocket engines. Yeah. So, this is radio and research time stuff. And then there is the industrial research page. So, you have, this is normal, this is for pretty normal. They changed this a little bit. Then this here, they add all kinds of stuff. And then you go to this. You can either switch to concentrated or dispersed. And I think we will go to dispersed. But let's see. Yeah, we'll probably go to dispersed just in case the U.S. decides to actually beat us. But you have all these factories. So what these do, let's go with the tank one. Tank factory. It doesn't show what it does, but it reduces the cost of building tanks and stuff, and ships, submarines, bombers, fighters, ammunition, all of them. So you have all that. It goes all the way down here. Foreign labor. And then you have all this. So construction speed. Then it branches off into other things. Yeah, all kinds of bonuses. And then you have steel industry. So this would let us build a steel mill, which would give us 8 steel and 4 aluminum. So that is the tree there. Let's go back here real quick. Let's go here. I want to see. Okay, they just have the normal ones down here. But here's the tree. I'm planning on doing this, and then warrior traditions here, and then we will work on. I think we'll go here. Yeah. So anyway, I guess we can start on. We can unpause it now. We have the Chinese theater, which comprises this army here, which I currently have set up with a battle plan on the Chinese border. So they'll start getting into position. This general is a monster. He has all kinds of stuff. So hopefully he lets us wipe China off the map. And then this group is the Formosa Garrison, so, or Taiwan, depends on what you want to call it. So yeah, we have those 4 sitting here, and then we have the home islands in Korea, Korean Garrison, which is, oh, alright, so tank factory level 1 reached. You now have 1 tank factory, okay? So that's what it does. It reduces the build cost by 5.3%. So we have that. We have no submarine building yards. Shipyard level 7 reached. Okay, very good. So screen, capital ship, and carriers reduced by 9.2. No heavy aircraft. Light aircraft factories. Alright, negative 5.7 build cost. No ammo factories. Artillery factory level 2, negative 5.7. No truck factories. Small arms. Okay, negative 6.8. No uniform. Island garrisons. Don't know what that's going to do for us. Alright, Green Army Command. Less than 2,000 pieces of headquarters equipment available. Activates a new national spirit affecting army organization and battle plans. Ooh, okay. So we need to improve that. Both background information on the air arms of the Imperial Japanese Navy and Imperial Japanese Army, as well as information about how Japanese aircraft work in black ice. Both the IJA and IJN had their own air arms during World War II. The divide between the two ran deep enough that even many of the companies that built aircraft were contracted exclusively to one service. In addition to carrier aircraft, the IJN developed its own land-based fighters and bombers. Okay, next. Section is under construction. Okay, so they're working on that. Okay, yep. Japanese. Yeah. Okay, yep. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and, so this is the Korean garrison. So we're going to tell them to garrison Korea. Alright. And yeah, guard victory points. Or, I guess I won't turn that off. The home island garrison, okay. We'll tell them. Okay. Alright. And then this is, okay, yeah, this is my amphibious assault group. We'll be adding more to them eventually. These guys need to be told to defend that. Okay. No template for mountain. Yeah, okay. So, let's go ahead and look at recruit and deploy. So, we're currently working on one mechanized or motorized division, two of the, I think these are the light. Yeah, these are the light infantry. So less people, and I think it's, yeah, just less people, less attack, obviously. And then one heavy infantry, which is obviously a lot more. Okay. And then we're also working on a group of Marines, or amphibious assault. Okay, what do we need to reinforce? So we need 50 horse artillery transport. Okay. Upgrades. A lot of field uniforms and infantry equipment. Okay, so we need to, let's go to production here. Okay. We're gonna add the next two factories. We'll go to headquarters equipment. We'll go here. Shipyard level 7, right? Yeah. Okay. Green Army Command, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause again. Alright. So, these guys are all up, except for this cavalry group. They're almost there. Almost at 100% fighting strength. What do they need? They need 6 mortar teams, okay. Alright, this marine group, are you guys at full strength? Yeah, they are. We're gonna get these guys to start training. I think they can go higher than this. Maybe. I don't know. We'll check back on them in a little bit. We should probably take a look at our navies real quick, or navy. So we have, I think, this is the Akagi group, I believe. No, this is the Kaga. Yeah. Okay, so the Kaga needs more planes because it's only at like half right now. So, how do I go about? I guess I need to build more planes first of all. Let's do this. Let's go here. Create new air wing. We could add 7. And this was the Kaga, right? Oh no, this is a Kagi. Yeah, we'll add those 7 close air support. Okay. Let's see, how bad are we on? Okay. So we need 18 oil, 4 aluminum, 9 rubber, 24 steel. How is that affecting us here? Okay, let's see where the speed, here it is. So negative 7.5, negative 35, negative 30. Okay, so we do need to start. We have quite a few factories available, so we should try to trade. Let's try to get some oil. Yeah, the U.S. So buy amount 12. So lose 2 more. Steel or aluminum. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do we want to spend that? It's going to be planes. Yeah, we probably should. That's fine. Rubber. Yes. Steel. Soviet Union. Okay. So now we have a surplus on most things. Oil. I actually need to increase this. Alright. So up from 12 to 24 to 32. Okay. So we now have a surplus and everything. So we aren't going to be experiencing delays from resources now. I actually need to go back to this and make sure I turn this off every time. Let's look at planes. Alright, planes are going to be good. 3 a week. 2 a week. 4 a month. That'll improve a lot though. And those are going to be all used for upgrades anyway. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, warrior traditions. Okay. And I do already have, yeah, I already have planes out on missions for just preparation for when we actually attack China, even though it's probably a year or so away. Oh, we have unassigned divisions. Okay. We need to make sure we go around. Okay, you are also there. Next one, you're also going to be there. Here. Okay, you are going to be on the Formosa Garrison. Yeah, see, like, this is an actual garrison infantry. Okay, next one. You are on the Korean garrison. You are home island. You are, okay, so, these guys, oh, this is interesting. Alright, so we need to actually make a new theater out of all of these guys. Okay. You guys are going to be there. Pacific Islands. Alright, so this is going to be, island, not island. So, yeah, we'll go Pacific Island Defense Garrisons. That's too long. Okay, Garrison. Okay. You are going to be under the command of, thinking, a field marshal. We'll go with Shunroku Hata. Okay. And you guys are going to garrison quite a few different islands. Okay. Alright. These are not ours. Who's this belong to at the moment? I will check. It probably belongs to the US. Okay, so those islands. Okay. And this one, there's the Iwo Jima. Okay. So, that's good. Unassigned divisions. Alright, you three are going to get assigned to the Korean garrison. And then they're still unassigned. Good lord. Okay. Home island. Home island. Alright, those are all getting assigned to home island. Okay, and that's all. And I think that is where we're going to end this video, guys. That was a lot of explanation from me. So in the next one, we will be actually playing it more. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.